Hey, what's up, guys? My presentation is on JFK assassination. I'm using Word instead of PowerPoint because I actually don't have PowerPoint on my computer. So just some background information on him. JFK became the youngest elected president in 1960 at age 43. He took command of PT-109 that was later under attack by Japanese ships, where him and his men ended up retreating to an island nearby. Later he was awarded both Navy and Marine Corps Medal of Heroism and received a Purple Heart for his injuries during active duty. And this right here is a photo of him on the motor torpedo boat that he commanded. JFK was assassinated in Dallas, Texas, November 22nd, 1963. And this is a photo of where it happened at. I believe he was shot right around here. And this is the Texas School Book Depository right here. JFK wanted to begin his quest for re-election. Some Dallas conservatives objected to Kennedy's peace acts, labeling him weak and a communist liberal because he had begun a working relationship with the Soviet Union and installed a direct hotline to establish better communication between the two superpowers. Because of this, Kennedy's aides were against him making this trip to Dallas, and they advised him not to go. However, he wanted to win over Texas voters, so he decided to go against his aides. JFK and his party flew into Houston for a speech at Rice University. Meanwhile, in Dallas, unanimous handbills designed to look like FBI wanted pictures began to appear on the streets with the caption reading, "Wanted for treason." The president arrived at Love Field Airport around 11 a.m. Because the president wanted to wave to the crowd, the top was not installed on the limousine. This is a photo right here of the speech that he gave at Rice University. And this right here is what the flyers look like. The handbills that went around during Dallas. As you can see, it says "Wanted for treason." We kind of have a picture of JFK making it look like mugshots. Three shots were fired at the president, some hitting the Texas governor, John Connally. Agent Hill ran to the president's aid after he was shot. They then raced to the Parkland Hospital. And this is a picture that was taken moments before the assassination. Okay. What I'm about to show you is a video of JFK being assassinated, and it's pretty graphic, so just skip ahead if you don't want to see it. As you can see, Agent Hill was on the back of the limousine. Motorcycle police officer Bobby Hargis was riding from the rear passenger side and was sure the last shot came from the hill known as the Grassy Knoll. Hargis ran up to the hill and was followed by a crowd of 200 witnesses. The first to reach the hill were Dallas police officers, who were met by men flashing Secret Service credentials who told them to leave the area. Patrol Officer Baker also heard shots from the Texas Schoolbook Depository. Baker rushed into the building and was met by the building supervisor, Roy Truly. They started running up the stairs where they encountered an employee named Lee Harvey Oswald on the second floor snack room drinking a bottle of soda. Roy identified Oswald as an employee, so they continued to search the building. When President Kennedy was pronounced dead at 1 p.m., LBJ was sworn in as the 36th President of the United States. In the Texas Schoolbook Depository, police found what they described as a sniper's nest on the 6th floor of the building. They also found a rifle they identified as a 7.65mm Mauser with a telescopic sight along with 2 bullets. The description of the rifle changed to a 6.5mm bolt-action rifle, and 3 bullets were found. That's the rifle that was found in the Texas School Depository. Lee Harvey Oswald was discharged from the Marines. Lee Harvey Oswald was working at the Texas Schoolbook Depository during the assassination. 40 minutes after the assassination, several miles away, Dallas police officer J.D. Tippit was shot to death. About the same time, a short distance away, Oswald was seen entering the Texas movie theater. Police were called to the theater where they confronted Oswald inside and arrested him around 1:50 p.m. He was taken to the Dallas Police Department where he was asked questions from the media. The rifle was then traced back to Oswald. Oswald was being transferred from the Dallas jail to the county jail. He was walking through a hallway consisting of police officers, reporters, and a million people watching at home on TV. At this moment, Jake Ruby shot him. Jake Ruby was a Dallas nightclub owner in the area. At 1:07 p.m., Oswald was pronounced dead at Parkland Hospital. After Oswald was pronounced dead, the Dallas police closed the case on the JFK assassination. And now we're going to go watch Lee Harvey Oswald shot by Jack Ruby. The screencast doesn't record the computer audio. I would have to have the pro version of that. So what I'm doing is I'm playing this video on my computer, and you're gonna be able to see it. But I'm also gonna play the audio of it on my phone, so you should be able to hear it. But if it's like kind of scratchy and not, you can't really understand it, I'm gonna be posting the links along with this presentation. So hopefully you can hear that volume pretty good. And so that was Jack Ruby shooting Lee Harvey Oswald, and that was seen by millions watching on TV. The Warren Commission report. In September 1964, the Warren Commission concluded that Oswald acted alone in assassinating Kennedy by firing 3 shots from the Texas Schoolbook Depository. This conclusion was supported by previous investigations carried out by the FBI, Secret Service, and the Dallas Police Department. The basic summary of the report was that JFK was struck by 2 bullets fired from Oswald's rifle on the 6th floor of the Texas Schoolbook Depository. The Commission's most detailed witness was Howard Brendan, who sat about 120 feet away from the 6th floor window. Howard singled out Oswald in a police lineup, but was unwilling to make a positive identification. A witness at the Tippit shooting identified Oswald as the shooter. The Commission also ruled that Jack Ruby killed Oswald because of the president's assassination. They found no evidence linking Oswald and Ruby together. Based on their findings, the members of the Warren Commission closed the case. In 1976, the U.S. House of Representatives Select Committee on Assassinations was created. The HSCA conducted a second hearing on President JFK's assassination. In 1979, the HSCA issued its report reversing the Warren Commission's findings. Based on scientific evidence, the HSCA concluded that JFK had probably been killed by a conspiracy involving another gunman on the grassy knoll. And now I'm going to show you a video of the grassy knoll witness, Bill Newman.
Tell me what you saw. What happened to you? We just come from Lafayette after seeing the president and the first lady, and we were just in front of the triple underpass on Elm Street, and we were at the edge of the curve, getting ready to wave at the president. So you were down under the viaduct, so to speak. We were halfway in front of the triple underpass. We were at the curve when this happened. But the president's car was some 50 feet still yet. In front of us coming towards us, we heard the first shot, and the president, I don't know who was hit first, but the president jumped up in his seat. And then as the car got directly in front of us, well, a gunshot apparently from behind us hit the president in the side of the temple. Do you think the first gunshot came from behind you too? I think it came from the same location. Apparently back up on the mall, what you call it. You think the shot came from up on top of the viaduct toward the president, is that correct? Yes, sir. Not on the viaduct itself, but up on top of the hill, a little mound of ground in the garden. Mr. Grimm, where were you?
Autopsies and X-rays used in Warren Commission's report differed from those seen by the Parkland Hospital staff, and they were really looked at by the HSCA. So what I'm going to do is show you another video, a short clip video though, of Robert Groden. He's a HSCA member, and he kind of talks about that a little more.